Voice assistants still break flow at the exact moment real work begins. OpenAI wants to fix that by turning ChatGPT Voice into a live layer that can keep talking while slower reasoning and tool work happen in the background. The real question is whether that changes operator workflow, or just makes latency sound friendlier. Here is what actually shipped. OpenAI says GPT-Live uses a full duplex voice model, so it can listen and speak at the same time instead of waiting for silence before every response. It also says GPT-Live delegates harder jobs like search, deeper reasoning, and more complex work to GPT 5.5 behind the scenes. GPT-Live 1 and GPT-Live 1 Mini are rolling out to ChatGPT users globally now, with an API promise later. That matters because this is no longer just a nicer voice skin. OpenAI is separating the fast voice path from the slow work path. The live model keeps the conversation moving, while the heavier model handles deeper work off the critical path. If that split holds up, voice stops being a demo layer and starts looking like a real control surface for messy multi-step tasks. The strongest fresh detail came in OpenAI's August 3rd engineering write-up. It says, "This architecture already powers the newly launched ability to control your computer and coordinate your agents in the ChatGPT desktop app." OpenAI also says it built managed handoffs for model replacement and context compaction, so long sessions can keep going without obvious media interruption. That is a bigger product story than smoother acknowledgements like or got it. Now the skepticism beat. OpenAI clearly proved the interaction got smoother, and the architecture story is real. But smoother conversation is not the same thing as reliable agent work. The launch does not publish independent desktop task success numbers, failure recovery rates, or proof that voice-first control beats a keyboard once the job gets detailed. And the API story is still coming soon, not live. Voice flow is easier to demo than trustworthy completion. This is a deliberate flagship build in the 4 to 6 minute range, because the story is not just a voice UI refresh. It is OpenAI pushing voice toward background delegation and desktop control. The clean operator test is simple. Take one annoying multi-step task like triaging an inbox, cleaning up research notes, or driving a desktop workflow with interruptions, and compare correction load, completion time, and how often the voice path actually preserves focus. If that improves, GPT-Live matters. If not, this is better theatre with better timing.